But yeah, it looked like somebody's granny.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she didn't. Let me read exactly what she said because I don't want to misquote.
Yeah, don't want to misquote at all.
Okay.
Give us some context here.
Yes. So it says SVG. Woman pleads not guilty, denies storing object at PM. Lawyer wants swift trial.
Run this.
It says scores of armed police officers were wearing hard helmets and carrying help. What were this? Truncheons? What's a truncheon? I've never
Whatever.
I never said that word in my life. But
Google it.
yep, we were what? Oh, carrying truncheons were dispatched to outside the Kingston Magistrate Court, where Aname, large name Aname.
Aname.
Auntie, what you do? Aname Lewis, a 56-year-old vendor of Laoyo, charged with wounding Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves, was arraigned on Monday. The police officers outnumbered the onlookers outside the court as Lewis arrived in an unmarked police vehicle and was escorted into the building by a plainclothes female detective shortly before 9 a.m. Superintendent of Police Superintendent of Police Hezwana Ballantyne, who heads the narcotics unit, told Eyewitness News that the contingent of officers were dispatched to the court to ensure law and order during Monday's proceedings. As the accused woman, who wore a red blouse, blue jeans, black socks, holding all of this, white slippers, and a gold head tie, arrived, her daughter, Stancia Simmons Lewis, who was sitting outside the court building, began shouting, "My mother is innocent. My mother is innocent."
The woman said she didn't do it.
"I am here with a damaged spine and I have to up and down with my mother," the woman cried. Simmons Lewis said that she has a spinal problem but had to come to court in support of her mother. "My mother is innocent," Lewis repeatedly screamed. "My mother will not be made a scapegoat. My mother will not be made a scapegoat." At this point,
I have a question.
To who?
About this whole thing. We could keep reading, but last week, did we not see the article that said the woman asked if she could apologize?
The lawyers come and say, "Miss, they can't catch you. We're taking this."
Because no.
That's what going on.
I'm serious. Am I wrong? Did
she literally wanted to apologize. That's why when I saw the story, I was like, man, understand? Because
last week she asked if she could apologize to the PM, and now this week she ain't do nothing.
She ain't do it. Apparently, she ain't do it. Weird turn of events.
Hey, let me ask you something. And this is just
They're saying she's stoned.
No, let me ask you something for real. Am I the only one who is worried and appalled about the amount of women in particular,
Mm-hmm.
who are at these protests with infant babies?
No, listen.
What is happening? What is going on with all these? I mean, talking about toddlers, talking about infants running towards tear gas with their infants.
I
What's
just
going on?
about to say, like, we saw in Antigua, where I literally looked at a video where a woman refused to put her phone down and tend to her child who was tear. Well,
that was our presentational.
Who got tear gassed? I don't know. Well, I don't know if they will.
I didn't see all of this. I just see the children them in the protest, and I'll be wondering what is happening.
As the woman refused to put on her phone and they tend to her child.
Here's some context. So at one of the protests, there was a woman who attended the protest with her child. The child seems to be like a teen, an early teen, or like a preteen maybe. And first of all, the woman recording sounds very presentational.
Very
presentational. Everything just sounds like, "Oh, I'm here to create a scene," you know. And she records her daughter being tear gassed. Her daughter got tear gassed, and in it, the daughter starts saying she can't breathe. On top of that, the daughter seems to have Tourette syndrome, and if we all know Tourette's, it comes with tics.
Right.
So.
Oh, you saw a different one to me then.
No, that's the second one. There's a video after it. So after the daughter saying she can't breathe, this follow-up video shows them like on the side somewhere trying to tend to this daughter. So the daughter is having, and of course with tics increase when anxiety levels and stress levels heighten. So the daughter is now in a full-blown tic attack. So she's having tics and all sorts of stuff. And the mother still has the camera jammed in this child's face. And, oh my God, it's okay. God loves you, honey. You're going to be okay. And I'm just like, Miss, put on your phone.
It is like she was happy to have the footage of her daughter being tear gassed. What is wrong with y'all?
She was 100% happy that her doctor is now a victim of this situation. It's like, yes, I got it. I got something. Like, why your daughter? Why your daughter don't even know why she's there?
No, you literally dragged the child to this protest and now she got tear gassed. And even if that is the case, no part of you as a mother decided, you know what? It has gone far enough. Let me try to help my child. You literally tape in while other people have to come and help your child. Your child, you know.
But hear the joke, right? That is horrible, and I cannot understand what could have been going through that person's mind. But if this was an isolated case, I would have said, okay, something wrong with this lady. She obviously in it for the likes, right? I am every single island, well, let me not say every single island. I've seen in St. Vincent videos, I've seen in Barbados, and I've seen in Antigua. Several women running with children that are too young to walk in the protest. What is happening? Like, I mean, oh my gosh. Tear gas back in, and you have your tear gas, and you got your infant and running towards to see what's going on. Let me see what's going on down here.
Yeah, these protests are no longer about protesting. It's about showing people that you showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, different by because I can't imagine dragging Jaden to a protest. Like what?
I can't.
Like listen to how that sounds.
I'm not even talking about perhaps something historic could be happening and there's organized and it's whatever, and you decide, you know what, this is something that I want my young child. When I say young child, I'm talking somebody who will remember what this is, and you can provide context later that would then, you know, play into who they become as a man or a woman or whatever. That's different. Where you going with your infant? The infant, the little, you know the
child just want before watching Peppa Pig.
But not even that, Jade. Jade, you know how ridiculous it is to be in a protest and having to try and hold on the little knitted hat on the baby head.
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know, Azim, because I would never be in that situation. So I for sure don't know.
Yes, I totally have faith in you as a mother.
I would never put Jaden in a situation like that. What kind of craziness is this? Even if tear gas wasn't involved, why am I taking Jaden to a protest? What is he going? What he going to hold a sign?
Yeah, we need to do better. We need to do better, guys. We need to do better.
I think the most troubling thing for me with that video that we were describing earlier is the fact that it was presentational, and it was blatantly presentational. And my whole thing is, you as a mother, you brought your child here for your child to now be. You intentionally victimize your child.
You literally traumatize the child. You traumatize the child. This child is going to be traumatized because this is not a situation for anybody's child. Anybody's young child, preteen, teen. Like, this is not a situation for them. You literally put your child in a place where, one, they are now hurt because tear gas. Anything else could have happened. Like, suppose people were running and trampling. And, like, you know what?
No, Witty, what they're supposed to do is go home with the child, not leave them at home. If you have a young infant, let the freedom fighters freedom fight.
The child ain't set up to be nobody freedom fighter. Nobody
at all. I don't think you should have gone home because you shouldn't be there because to go home means you had to be there.
Leave the area. Leave the area. You have an infant. Leave the area. Just leave.
Leave or don't be there. What do you mean?
You have a no, for instance, if I working in town or live in the area or whatever, I could understand. You know what I mean? You stay indoors, whatever. You're not supposed to be on the street moving in the direction of the crowd behind and chanting with the baby who can't walk in your hand.
And another thing, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, we cussing them people, but who else you need to cuss is, did we cuss the police yesterday? Make sure.
Which one? The one that slapped the woman?
No. The one in Antigua, man. The one in Antigua.
Okay. I just wanted to put that out there again. Sorry.
Because I saw that the fact that they used tear gas, it spread to people's houses who had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but that can be a casualty. The thing.
Oh, what a casualty! They didn't even do that.
No, yeah, I can't really do nothing about that. The thing what was interesting to me though was the fact that how is it that somebody runs to the armory, pulls up the tear gas, but nobody pull out the mask.
Where is the rationale and the common sense?
The police try tear gas and forget to bring the mask. Or maybe they ain't gonna.
You know how ridiculous y'all look running from the tear gas that you threw? You know how ridiculous it looked, you choking and spitting up on the tear gas that you threw?
Which also tells me y'all ain't had no training to use no tear gas.
Yep.
It's like they just say, oh, new weapons, let's use them.
Oh, remember, yeah, they probably say, oh, I remember last year we get the shipment with the tear gas, let's use it.
No, it's like, yeah,
Y'all never been trained.
They almost feel.
Oh, different vibe.
They almost feel like they were antsy to use it. They were like, bye. Long time I want you. Tear gas, yeah, bye.
And then you know what y'all forgot? That people can throw them back. Y'all literally forgot that aspect. The tear gas don't just blow up when you throw it, you know? There's time. So it's clear they don't use it.
They need to take a page out of the Hong Kong book, to be honest, because if they look at the Hong Kong protesters, y'all cannot throw tear gas after Hong Kong protesters because it not work.
Yeah.
Because they come prepared to chuck them back.
Oh, and so was the people in Antigua. You stopped me.
Bye. That they was just cracking me up. I was how is it that the police don't have no mask?
And first I was like, okay.
And it was like regular police, you know, like they inspect the uniforms and so yeah.
Yeah, like this was this one that looked like he was supposed to be out there. Like first we need to start to talk about police health. You guys,
Jade,
no, not Jade. Now. We got I got 2 seconds. 2 seconds, Adam.
I just saying before you continue, we got Commissioner Brandy one time. That's all I'm saying. Continue.
So that was Ellen.
No, I just bring up the commish.
Kevin, would you
what
like
you were saying about
nothing? Would you like to take us out, please, so we can go home?
What happened?
Yeah, of course. Just so.
I thought you wanted 2 seconds.
No, I'm done. I ain't got me 2 seconds up.
All right. But anyway, guys, thank you for... What? I big up the commissioner. Anyway. You're always trying to put me in things,
by. Oh my God, I think maybe to talk more with as it's a big up Commissioner Brandy. What is this? Let's go home. Let's go home.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, even though it's been somewhat of a passionate pleasure. And not the kind you're thinking about. And we want to thank you for joining us this morning right here on Island Tea. It's so much fun talking, hearing, being a part of the community that is the Island Tea family. Oh man, guys, remember
like you're about to break up.
No, guys, look, if you want to be a part of the conversation online, you could always log in on Facebook or check us out on YouTube at WINNMedia SKN. Or if you just want to listen on your radio, call in, make sure you tune into 98.9 on your FM dial. You could also listen to us on the WINNMedia SKN's website. There's so many ways to listen. You really don't have no excuse.
And if we manage to come back tomorrow, we will have in studio with us Mr. Vaughn Anslin, the greatest artist I've ever come across in St. Kitts and Nevis. So guys, possibly see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Me well hit it down on the.
Yeah, man.
Okay, nice.
Now if we could just fix the scent and the.
You're walking and
all the other things.
Wait, they fix the roof yet?
No, but they got a nice mural. Yeah.
I think, yeah. I know they're still working on the roof. But then.
And the cracks and the drain and the smells and all of these things. But you know, one step at a time, the mural is absolutely stunning.
Indeed. But guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for listening. Remember, videotape any interaction with the police.
Please.
And police, remember, just cool now.
Please, like, it ain't hard to do, you know.
That's cool.
Like, y'all have more to lose than the person you're interacting with. Just if
cool.
If you realize they're going on a road where you don't want to take it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Use your training. The training that they gave y'all at the police training center across Newtown?
You keep saying that, and I keep saying I don't know what they be training them in.
Well,
here.
I'm going to assume it's to de-escalate because that's what police officers are supposed to be trained in.
Remember, we asked the police in here. That ain't what he tell us here. But anyway. But guys, yes, it's been lovely. And before we leave, we're going to leave you with this nugget of wisdom from the Duke of Frigippe himself. The Prosecco Papi, Fet Van, the Chapstick Don, the Man of a Million Smiles, Kevin Hanley.
Because remember that you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. See you tomorrow.